Opening things up with a silent USB headshot.
They jump across to set his aim off. He still manages the shot. However, they push into MSL and they're swarming the site. AZ does get one, config finds another. Shut down immediately. Bomb inside of the site makes things problematic with 40 HP and 48.
There he comes.
But Nico, 2 on the Deagle, pulls it back level. Continues to pre-fire into the site. 4, make it 3 bullets left to work with in the Deagle as he continues to get wide. Alu's found 1, but AZ pulls it back. And AZ says, Nico, upgrade. Nah, I've got this round.
It's always the Nico Deagle on Cash. It's so scary. He finds 2 kills, 1 for a smoke, the other a headshot on the site. And like you said, AZ holds his own there at the back of the side. They knew he was there as well. Nico spotted him. They could have bailed out. They wanted to take the frags at that point. Ali went down without the instant reply. AZ, very good job there to win the pistol for North. And it will be 1-0. No bomb planted, so you'd assume it's going to be the force buy here on the second round. It is. Alu, like we've discussed this time and time again, Alu not forcing up with the armor. He's just got the Deagle himself. That's exactly what they did yesterday as well. Let's get into this one, shall we? It's going to be round number 2. In terms of the North buy,
here we go.
That's the 1 rifle gone as well. Nico. He's going to turn up today, Matt. It's happening.
This is the Deco from Nico and FaZe. They love this strategy to just buy Deagles in round 2.
He's going to do it again.
What a pace to the start of this already.
Yeah, this is going to be a real brawl. I can't wait. So Nico towards mid, I think, get the decent spawn. Went for that 1 tap. Certainly delivered. And that's one of the rifles gone down. It has been picked up by MSL, though. Rain taking an A to the face and the boost position. It looks like, in terms of their final plans, they'll be going towards A. They have 1 flashbang to work with. They'll go for the picks first. Nico will try and open up the bomb site once again.
Yoshima waits for the smoke to see if anyone will push through, but toward A they go. Transition from the defense, which could be the wrong time to do so as Magist just gets in behind the forklift. Kerrigan's going to walk out, throws the Molotov, but he's got to be careful because they're already walking in. And Alu manages to get the headshot. Thankfully, he got rain beforehand, but he couldn't get both. It's an awkward position to shoot above. Easy, however, did find another to complement. They haven't picked up any rifles, or SMGs, I rather should say, on the T side. 1 down at Fork, but they've not pushed around to grab it just yet. AZ's got to be careful. Kerrigan's inside. Kerrigan's very close, but AZ gets both, and that should secure the round.
Yep, comfortable round there from AZ. Nice and patient, they never commit. Flashbang to hold them off. Wait for his teammates to come and join him as well. Peeks at the right time, finds 2 in the back. That's round over. Just Kiyoshima now left in the 3 versus 1. Bomb down as well. 20 seconds remaining. He just wants to make sure if he can get a frag hit, that'd be great. He'll want to die, of course, before the time runs out. There's no chance of getting a plant hit, really, unless he goes absolutely nuts like that with the Desert Eagle. Now he's got something to work with.
Seeing so many headshots from this Deagle already. Kiyo's got a UMP now as well. He knows AZ's toward quad. He's going to run it in. AZ, oh, he fakes to the left, goes to the right. AZ thought he was being careful, but time is gone. Still decent economic damage, and Kiyoshima's going to grab a UMP to carry over to the next round. Made some money with it as well.
Well, that's useful, right? He doesn't get any money from the round overall. He doesn't get the loss bonus, doesn't get the $1,900, but he gets a UMP kill and a Deagle frag as well. So that's money saved the next round. He takes the UMP into the next round as well. So the fact that he gets 1 frag there, he's pretty much made it up. There's not a massive deal he went down after the timer, but he does cause significant economic damage to the CTs at that point. I'm interested to see what they bring to this round. I was going to say, there's a chance they could force. Maybe they got the bomb down, they would have forced into this one as well, but not meant to be. Alu, he'll be given the UMP. Kiyoshima, very good at the Desert Eagle. More comfortable to stay on that weapon, so that makes sense. Drop it over, and Nico smokes out towards B storage, and you just feel like he's going to hit through the smoke every single time. He's getting close.
MSL to drop off the box at B main. Good to see above a slight gap in the smoke. Cajun bags. That's what it stands for. That's what the B stands for.
I've always wondered.
Yeah, Cajun bags. He's got the M4 in that position. His head shows that's not the position you want to fight from Nico when he's got a Deagle, but he makes it work. No damage done. Rain manages to slip into mid as well. P250 for him. Dink is immediately on occasion. He's going to back off 23 HP. Might switch with AZ. Or does he go for the... Yeah, he's going to go full rotation back through truck. And then retake mid by Z connector to make sure they can't push through. MSL set, watching for Rain to push through. Config, 2 kills for him. Last inside of the vent. Set 10 HP is round done. It'll go now to 3-0 for North, and we get into the gun round.
Just to know as well, Alu had to purchase head helmet that round. He threw away $1,000. I think he still has 5K. I can never tell you. Did you see it? Did you spot anything?
I did not.
Okay, brilliant. I think, unless he got a few kills I didn't spot, he had head helmet to that round. So what's he got left? I think he might just have enough for the glass cannon. We'll have a look. Depending on whether he got the kills. I'm never going to know.
We'll never know.
It's going to be the gun round next.
We'd love to have the internet on our PC.
Yeah, in other ways, it will be the gun round. They do rely on him quite heavily. They boost him towards middle normally, but the way Nico's been playing, he seems to be the main piece of puzzle. He does get the glass cannon up. So Config, interesting enough, will be taking it towards B. I said he is good in that position. We'll see whether he can step up here. He'll be left alone once he establishes himself with that turret. And Alu, he will be towards A main for now, and so will the bomb. MSL pushing through the smoke, though. This is ambitious. Could find Karrigan here with his knife out. Gets a frag, falls back. Perfectly done by MSL.
Keo sprays into the white box. Make sure no one's pushing through that smoke. So he's not going to. He's going to sit inside of middle with the smoke. Now set to go over towards the connector. Nico shuts door after getting the shot on Magisk, though. A good start to pull it back to a 4 versus 4. Karrigan, the one to go down on their side. I have to sneeze, Henry.
Okay, do it. I will take over. 1 minute remaining, 4-on-4. I would say normally favors a tease, but the lack of utility. They do have 2 smokes, to be fair. One will be deployed outside Squeaky Door. Presumably, Kiyoshima will be using his towards Highway. Nico working towards this position. CT's now wide to receive. Config still towards B. His teammates are ready on A. It's going to be just Cajun B initially on the site, though.
A flash out. Smoke in front of him. Oh, did he see the feet? I think he might have. Either way, dissolved immediately after. And he definitely saw Nico that time. 2 in front of him, tries to hold the spray down. Keo with the repeat, manages to get it, but Nico goes down to AZ yet again.
That's good play from AZ as well. He gets 1 kill, he's allowing them to plant. He wants his teammates to come over, not risk getting traded at that point. They want to keep this man advantage. MSL's coming into flank, and now they start to position themselves to go for this retake.
The threat is the op. If Alu peeks, or rather AZ peeks Alu and goes down to it, it becomes a problem. He manages to actually get by because Alu looks toward A main. He's now the last alive. AZ's discipline and patience works because it gets them into A main. He's playing a great game.
It's such a small note there, like maybe other people wouldn't comment on, but the fact he just stays alive and falls back towards Highway, towards that white box, it's so key. Gets 1 frag, he's not being greedy. Some players would go for that, right? They think, oh, deny this, I'll stop the plant going down. He's happy for the plant. He's looking at the bigger picture right now. Even if they get the plant down, he wants to be winning the round at this point and making sure they keep players alive, keeping decent numbers, and not make it a stressful situation in that retake. Very good stuff from North here, 4-0. FaZe starting to flounder a little bit. We did have some initial craziness from Nico, but that's subsided for now. And Cajun B stepping up 1 frag, AZ to finish off the job. It will be a partial buy at this point. It will be maximum loss bonus going to round number 5. Deagles, Tech 9s, and MP7 for Nico, interestingly enough.
Keep in mind the double op setup, though, so if they run and gun, might overwhelm them. Smoke will go down at B. Config will... I thought he might fire into it. Instead, he puts a Molotov out toward Toxic or Sunroom. They're getting closer. This means the op is going to be very, very challenged in that position. Config, though, seemingly up to the challenge. Gets one, and Nico doesn't wrap back. So Config goes to a Deagle and finds a 3rd. Nico down to MSL. AZ gets Alu. I thought surely they would push Config down.
I want to see that from his POV if we can, the replay. The 1 dig sounded crispy as hell.
That's where Nico, on Mouse Sports, maybe he goes in and actually wraps around to get that kill. But on FaZe, he thinks, all right, you guys are good enough. You've got him. I'm going to keep going. And then Config gets away with it because he doesn't get flanked.
I'm surprised that Config actually committed to that. You'd assume he knows they're going to be just on a partial by this round. After he finds that frag as well, I thought he was going to get flanked. They're going to take him down to checkers. He hits 2 frags. Let's see what this Deagle shot looked like.
We didn't. We snapped off it. That's where Nico was to the right, and he elected to go to the generator. Either way, I mean, he did a phenomenal job getting the first 2. At that point, it was pretty much writing on the wall, but great round. Push in potentially to A main. Nade toward the box instead, and now they'll go for the boost. Smoke still down to cover them in doing so. And I'll check top box in the corner, no one there. Lackluster pop flash from Config, but all well, no one pushing through. Is occupied by Cajun, but the boost up, it's op versus op. Config still with the second op in B.
Yeah.
And no one at quad in A.
This is very par for the course from FaZe. This is a default from them, a classic default. Alu being ready, flashing by his teammates to eradicate some risk with the smokes for him. And they'll see whether he can get the opening pick. He's covering towards white box right now, trying to find Cajun, who has got that AWP as well. The rains drop down, and this could be a big frag from MSL. Gets it, doesn't want to fall back. Oof.
That's actually decent from him. They Molotov that. We saw it. He immediately smoke extinguished it and then waited for the smoke to dissipate before peeking. He gets the 1 kill from it. But It's now in the favor of FaZe, more so as Nico finds another, but look out because bomb goes down. They know Nico's toward the boxes. However, Kerrigan from Highway will bail out his two teammates who were waiting for him to do so. It's all on to Config. He's over at B, and I think he'll just sit there with the op.
Nice round from FaZe. Like we said, this is one of their classic defaults. All boosted up. Rain starts to make his way towards middle. They trade frags and then some. It's going to be Ali just finding one frag, but a very influential one towards Cajun B as well, and towards the A side. Pushing for the smoke. I thought AZ had a chance to shut that down, but he only finds one before Nico, or Carrigan, I think it was, that took him down. And now just Config with the AWP. They've got a ton of cash here, but he'll be wanting to save this weapon. Not really worth giving it away. Just tucking himself in the corner of the Tech Knight at this point, hoping they come for the hunt. Looks like Carrigan fancies it. He's going towards the vent potentially here.
Don't think he'll get there in time. No,
I think he's holding up.
Stopped up. So that'll be the first round for FaZe Clan.
It will indeed. And they keep 3 players alive as well. Bomb goes off. So $3,500 into the next round. That helps things out. They'll be able to readjust and hopefully start their own campaign here on the T side now. Default finds in their first round. We haven't seen too much in terms of tactical execution as of yet. But this is a perfect chance for North to mix things up themselves. They come back with a double orb setup. We talk about having many options on the CT side. Maybe this is the chance now. Okay, just on the default, let's go for initial pick now. Let's show some aggression. Instead of just holding up in our default, maybe have a chance to use one of these good orb spawns. But here we go, round number 7. And 5-1 in favor of the Danish side. Looks like they are going aggressive. Look at the A side of the map. They're pushing in. I think, yep, here we go. Change of pace. This is good.
Yes, the op flashed in to peek with the M4 up close and Magisk getting to the lockers. That'll defend anyone pushing in with a deep smoke as well. Well thrown all the way through the doorway. Still the 3-man pressure onto A, no one in mid, so MSL's going to completely give it up. This is what Jason suggested that MSL had spoken about. That he doesn't like fortifying mid if they can't get information on the sites. They have used mid quite a bit in this game, to be fair, but this round they'll elect to give it up entirely. And seemingly rightly so. No one there thus far from FaZe. That door opens. Magisk will stare down and the op could swing back.
Yeah, this is a perfect little setup. I'll explain after.
There's the door, jump through. Magisk, oh, doesn't see it, doesn't call it though. And Cajun goes down. He's got to get the kill. Nico's down to AZ. They still don't know he's there. So this could still be decent, but he's got to sit in the corner. He's got to watch, especially for mid, because Highway's open. If Kerrigan peeks this, becomes a huge problem. AZ's done well. Magisk holds true, finds the shot. Keo walks in, and Magisk gets away with everything. Alu looks above to see if he's going to be peeked, spots his shoulder, realizing now he's dropped down, but it's a 4 versus 1, and the round is done.
So I was about to explain why that setup is so good, but it's not that great if you allow Squeaky Door to be open and kill your AWP who's watching A main. That's not as good. But to be fair to Mage's boy, he did recover and actually win the round. So only lost 1 frag there, so no harm, no foul. If they'd lost the round, a bit of bickering could have ensued at that point. But the reason I wanted to explain why that setup's so cool is it might be quite obvious, but the fact that AWP can fully watch A main and know if he gets a kill, he's safe from falling back, because the fact is, Mages is watching towards Squeaky Door. It's not the best angle. Occasionally have to be a little bit careful.